Hello, everybody. Something happened the other day that has just really tore me up, has messed with my head. I have been thinking about it over and over, trying to figure out what this person could have done different. You know, you put yourself in a situation and then you respond and you react a certain way. Why don't people stop and think before they do things? Why don't people learn? I don't know. If you put yourself in a situation that can put you in harm's way, stop and think about it before you just react. You know, if you pull up on somebody's property and they have dogs and you don't know their temperament, you don't know how they're going to react to you. I've done it before. You pull up, there's dogs there, you don't know how they're going to react to you. If I have the number of the person that I'm going to their house, I call them and say, hey, you know, your dogs are out here. Or, you know, honk. Get the person's attention so they can come out and get their dog. You know, my dogs bark at everybody when you come to my house. They run outside and bark. They're just protecting their property. That's why I have beware of dog signs outside. And if I know you're coming over, hey, you know, just let me know ahead of time that you're coming, and I'll put my dogs up. You know? My dogs, they're not vicious. I mean, they may nip at your boot or your pant leg, but they're not vicious. And once a person is in the house and I pick up my dog and the person pets it or talks to it, then they're fine. As long as I say, hey, these people are okay, and I pick them up and I touch the other person and I show them that, hey, they belong here, my dogs are perfectly fine. They love the people after that. It's just, but to walk on somebody's property and a dog react, and you're gonna harm this animal because he reacted in the way that is natural for him, he's just protecting his property. You know, you get dogs to be guard dogs and to alert you when people are on your property, because guess what? You know, you don't have good people sometimes. And you don't want just anybody on your property. You want your dog to alert you, to let you know, hey, this person's on the property. They're not supposed to be here. I'm sorry, there's another way. You pull up in somebody else's yard, honk. Do something. Get the attention of the owner to give them the chance to put their dog up before you get out of your car. This has really just upset me and messed up my head. How dare people? It's their home. They're only doing what they're supposed to do. And you're on it, and you don't even live there. But it's okay. You call it justified. I don't call it justified by no means. No means is it ever justified for somebody to walk on your property and kill your animal just because they're doing what they were taught to do, to guard and protect the property and the owner. I'm sorry, it's not justified. It will never be justified for anybody to walk up and because they feel threatened to kill a dog. If you pull up and you think, oh my gosh, this dog may attack me, stay in your damn car, honk the horn. Do something to get the owner out there to get their dog. Don't just take matters in your own hand and get out and just because you feel threatened, you're going to kill a dog. I'm sorry, this has really messed with my head the last couple of days. I can't even function over it. Because I love dogs. I love any animal. I had an incident where a cop pulled up. It was on the curb or out in the road behind his car. My dogs ran up, started barking, and he put his hand on his gun. And I said, don't worry, they can't get out of the yard. They have an invisible fence. They can't get out. As long as you stand in the yard or out there in the road, they can't get to you. If you come up unannounced and there's a dog there, honk. Do something to get the owner's attention. Say, hey, can you put your dog up? I need to talk to you. Don't just take things into your own hands. I'm telling you, this has just been something that has just really pissed me the hell off. Yesterday, I laid in bed all day with this going through my head over and over. How could this have played out different? How can we educate people? Just because you have a gun and a badge does not give you the right to just walk up into somebody's yard and take matters in your own hands. When you take the life of an animal, a pet, you're taking away part of the family. Because most people, when they have pets, they're considered their family. They're their kids. But just, I mean, if I was to walk on somebody else's property and their dog attacked me or come towards me growling and was showing some aggression, didn't really attack, but okay, let me put it this way. If a dog came, I walked on somebody's property and a dog came at me growling, I would either get back in my car, I would just get back in my car. But if I was to walk on somebody else's property and their dog came and showing aggression or, kind of growling, and I shot that dog, I guarantee you, I would be fined. I would get in trouble because I would be on somebody else's property. And why are you on this property? It's okay for police officers to shoot your dog, but I guarantee you, if somebody else was to do it, and you're on somebody's private property, and you do it, you'd get in trouble. It's okay. It's okay for you with the gun and the badge to do this, but I guarantee you, a normal citizen would get in trouble. I just don't even know. I just don't even know anymore. I just don't even know. There's got to be some training even postal workers, they carry treats. They carry something that they can give a dog so they can get away. Postal workers don't kill dogs. They get attacked, but they don't kill dogs. They would get in trouble if they did. UPS people, you know, these people that go out and deliver packages, they have to deal with this stuff all the time. They have treats or they have something. They know how to deal with them. They used to, my mom's dogs would bark at them. And so they would just leave their packages on the back of the car. They didn't even have to go near the dogs. I have, so that nobody has to go around my dogs. I have a place to put my packages. And I've told them, hey, you know, just honk. I'll come out. Not that my dogs will bark and people are afraid of them. But they bark to alert me. So, I mean, I've told them, you know, just pull up here and honk. In this day, well, people don't like this day and age thing. But, you know, in the times that it is now, there's so many people that break into your house and everything else. And, you know, at least I have my dogs to let me know if somebody's outside. You know, I want, if somebody's going to break in my house, I want warning. I want warning that somebody is coming into my yard. I want warning that somebody may try to attack me. I want protection. I don't do the guns. I have my dogs. That's my security system. And everybody in my neighborhood knows not to come in my yard. My dog's not going to hurt, but I've got them thinking that. Hey, my dog might bite you if you come in my yard. You better stay out. I don't think my dogs would actually bite them. I think they'd just bark at them, but, you know. And like I said, once or twice, you know, might nip at your boot, but they're not going to hurt. I have a Chihuahua that's like 15 years old. She hardly has any teeth. And I've had people tell me, oh, she bit me. Well, if she did, it probably didn't hurt because she don't have any teeth. You know, she's old. She don't have but a few teeth. I don't know. I'm telling you, this has just really got me messed up. There's got to be education. There's got to be some way that the law enforcement people can actually change their protocol when it comes to pulling up at somebody's house with dogs. If you're that afraid and fear that dog's going to attack you, you have a loudspeaker, you have a horn, you have a siren. You can alert to the person in the house. If it's just a call that you're going up because you need to speak to them about something, hey, you know, alert them. When they open the door, say, hey, you know, can you get your dogs? I need to talk to you. Or can you come out here? I need to talk to you. Give them the chance to put their dog up. That's their home. They're there to protect and guard their home and the people that's on it. And just because you fear for your life because you walked on their property and you decide, oh, well, he's coming at me, I'm going to shoot him. Shouldn't have been there in the first place. And I guess you could have been there, but you shouldn't have put yourself in that position. you should have alerted somebody that you were there and needed to talk to them before getting out of your car. Just saying. I know this is a rant, a rambling, whatever you want to call it, but this has really got me messed up. And now I'm afraid every time my dogs run outside. What if a cop pulls up at my house one day? My dogs are going to get shot. Because they're going to run out there and bark at them. Y'all watch your dogs. Because if you have a dog and a police officer shows up and they run out there and bark at them, it might get shot. Just saying. But I'm going to get off here. I don't know if I'll post this or not. I don't know. But this has really got me messed up. Bad. Love your dogs. Keep an eye out on them.